Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back for a new Alira Day. Let me take these off because this is gonna make a bunch of noise and we don't want that. I didn't think of that. I still have my bracelet on and I need to take it off before we start here. There we go. Hello, cat. With the new hair. You need to change your profile picture. Hello, Lotta. Hello, gorgeous ladies. Hello, Linda. How is everyone doing? Hey, Celia. Celia, are you back home? Are you back home from France? Or are you still visiting with family? Hello, Trude. Hello, Abby. Bonsoir, as Celia would say. Yup. Okay. What does yup mean? This is a conversation that I have so often with my son. I know, I ask too many questions. Are you still visiting or are you back home? Yup. Oh, back in Ireland. Okay. 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 How is everyone doing this evening? Hello, Jane, or morning, depending on where it is you are in the world. I mean, we've already had a very long day here. That is why I'm calling it evening. Hello, Ruth. I am ready for a new. I have a whole bunch of things here next to me. I'm looking forward to share it with you, and I'm actually looking forward to dive into it. These have been laying here for a very, very long time. You'll see what it is I'm talking about in a couple of minutes. Um, Doing good, having a great time. Good, Trude. Stormy here tonight. Same thing here, Celia. We already had a couple of thunderstrucks, and I guess we'll have some more later today. But that is how it is. After the sun comes the rain in Belgium. That is how it is, unfortunately. But hello, my lovely butterflies, and welcome to a new A Layer a Day. Because, yes, it is the start of a new theme, a new month. So, I learned last week that in Greece, they actually, you know how we all celebrate the new year? Well, they actually celebrate each start of each month. And so at the start of each month, they will wish each other a good month. Like we wish each other Happy New Year, they wish each other Happy New Month. Isn't that amazing? I think it is. So, Happy New Month to all of you. And time to get kicking with a new theme. Enough with the food already. It's every time it's the same thing. When we come at the end of the month, it's like, okay, enough with that theme already. We're ready for something new now. And well, as it is September, it's time that the kids, for those who have kids, are going back to school. I myself started art school again the day before yesterday. I am tired. It was a harsh back to reality, but a very fun back to reality. It's so cool to be back there. Um, and that also means finding a new balance, finding your new space, how it's going to work for you. And I thought that would very well match a theme that was suggested by Trude last year, and that is, drumroll, testing the waters. So, we're going to be testing the waters this month. And of course, as you know, testing my themes, they're like we can open up the subject in all different directions, but we're going to start very, very slowly because when you want to test the waters, the very first thing that you do, I don't know about you, but I go in with my tippy toes. That is how I test the waters. So this week's is all about tippy toeing around, and I'm actually not talking about tippy toeing around delicate situations, but if that is how you want to take it, that is how you should be taking it, and that is how you should work out this challenge. I was actually meaning tippy toe, like very carefully testing the waters. Um, and I'm going to take that literally and bring that into practice for today's demo moment. Can you guess what it is I'm going to do? Actually, can you guess what it is I'm going to do for today's demo? So yes, we are going to test the waters. We're going to tippy toe into it. You never jump in, right? Oh, I am right there with you, Trude. Right there with you, Linda. I'm not going to be using watercolor. I'm very sorry to disappoint you if that was. Wait, no, I'm not gonna be using watercolor. Um, so I hope that I didn't burst your bubble there and that you will still be happy with what is coming for today's demo. But before I dive into the demo, and I'm giving you a moment to type what it is you think it is I'm going to do, I have all the names here from all the finalized spread from previous month, and I'm going to pick one winner of the a layer a day one-on-one. And during that one-on-one moment, which is a 30 minutes one-on-one appointment that we set together in a time frame that works for the winner and for me, we can talk about anything and everything art journaling related. So it can be background information, it can be techniques, it can be tippy-toeing into art therapy coaching, if that is what you want to do. So yeah, I'm gonna pick the name of the winner in a second. Well, there are no new suggestions coming for what it is you think that I'm going to do with my tippy toeing and testing the new waters. I'm disappointed. Yes, I'm disappointed because that means that I'm just gonna have to tell you what it is I'm going to do. But first, I'm gonna pick a name before I dive into this demo moment. I'm sorry for your ears if you're using earbuds. I just dropped something on the table. Something with circles. Nope. 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 Not something with circles. Let me flip the camera. There we go. Here are all the names of all the people who posted complete spreads. You all thought watercolors. Testing the waters, tippy-toeing into things. What could that be? Art journaling related. So I'm trying to, you know what, I'm gonna do it this way because it's, you know, see how cheeky these little pieces of paper are. They just get into one another. Let's just, la da da, da da da, da da. Let's just, how do you say that? Spoon them. There we go. Spray, splatters, blue tones, texture paste. No, none of that, none of that. Okay, I'm looking straight at the camera, as you can see, while my right hand is going in to pick one name, and I'm taking this one. Ooh, Lotta, we're gonna be spending some time together. I'm looking forward to it. Wait, why am I showing it to that camera? I have the overhead camera. Oh my god. Please, someone save me from myself. Lotta, we're gonna be spending some time together. Super cool. Congratulations, Lotta. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of names. I have new names in there, actually. From new people who started to share their spreads. Ooh, we're gonna have so much fun. Super cool. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip of water. Cheers to you. Gently splotching ink with paper towels. That is not what I'm going to do. I'm going to be testing the waters and tippy-toeing into a couple of thingy things that I've had laying around and either never opened, never used, never tried. I'm gonna be testing the waters. These are all water reactive products. So yeah, there was something with water in there, but these are all new products. I mean, this has never been opened. I don't even remember when I purchased this. It's been a while back. I remember purchasing this one, which is also a while back, Bruchos, and I'm going to be testing them like right there, right here with you. And the reason that I wanted to do that is that I actually wanted to show you how I test new products, because very often this is something that comes up, and you will see that it's a very quick and easy process. So I have a couple of pieces of paper here, and this is the exact same paper as I have in my art journals. I do not test products in my art journals, just like you do not test the writing of a particular word in a diary. You don't do that. I mean, I don't do that. My art journal, which is right here on my table, and this is a spread you haven't seen yet. This is my diary, so I don't go in there with a new product that I don't really know and that I don't really know how it's going to react, unless it's to do like a little eeny meeny tiny detail that I don't really care about. But I'm not going to create a spread with a product that I don't know how it's going to react. And the good thing about making my own journals is that I know exactly what kind of paper I have in there. So this is the exact same paper as I used to make my journals. And then I'm going to start with the products that take up the most space. So that's these three. And I'm going to end with these two, which you probably already all know. I mean, you've probably already been using those for like forever, which I have not. And let's start with a big piece of paper, because I think that these take a lot of space. I mean, they need some space to move around. At least I've seen Ken demo them like years ago, and I didn't even realize it. I got the Amore color thingy thing together. So these in Europe, I have to admit, are very expensive. I understand they're an American product. They need to be imported and everything. But when they get here, yeah, they're a bit pricey. That is why I probably got this one, which it might have been like in discount or something. So this one is called Blush. Oh, you don't want to come out of there, do you? Well, guess what? In your world, I'm a god. Metallic Amethyst. We have Orchid. So these are probably like the regular colors. And then there's this color swatchy swatch thing. And then there's two eeny meeny tiny pets in there as well. Yeah, so we have two shiny ones or metallic ones. And then we have three non-metallic ones. I was going to say plain ones, but hey, they're colors, so. And I don't feel like cleaning today. So instead of putting just an eeny meeny tiny piece, I'm gonna take a full one like this. Here we go. So I remember Ken saying that you can either start with the powder on the paper or the paper on the water. And eeny meeny tiny thingy thing. I was not expecting that. I have the Bruchos and the scribble sticks from Dina. Only thing I own there is the Bruchos. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna do water on one side of the paper and not on the other side. And that will already give me, I remember Ken doing something like this. Woo, hello color. Okay, let's not do everything with one, and I'm gonna do the opposite on the other side. Okay, there's definitely color in there. Look at that. That is scrumptious. So again, like with all these products, you have no control whatsoever with what is going to happen on the paper. Now, I'm very scared here because these might start to fly up. Okay, they're not. Ooh, that's intense. And yes, my paper is curling up a little bit, but that's okay. It's gonna lay flat as soon as I start to dry it. That's a lot of color. A lot of yummy color. Okay, I understand why he called it Color Burst. It's really deserving its name. And normally I would take another piece of paper and dab it off, but then I would have to go and search for paper. I'm not gonna do that now. So for now, I'm just gonna clean it up this way, just a little bit. to try not to have that go everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna leave that to dry for a moment because it's not the only thing that's gonna need some drying time. Where's my other cloth? I don't know where it is. I'm gonna use this one. There we go. Okay, and you still have like all that yummy color up there. Let's try these. So these are the dilutions, but they are micas. They have micas in there. So they're supposed to be shiny. There we go. I like that they're itty meeny tiny thingy things. And you know what? I'm gonna use the same color so that we stay in that. Apparently today my color is purple. Been using a lot of purple today. I'm going to try to use them in place of infusions. Good substitute. Okay, they're completely different things, Jane. So infusions are they have walnut stains in there. So they always have like this vintage touch to them. They will always colorize a little bit, not brownish, but they have like these brown tints to them, like speckles in there, and you can play with the water to make the brown more or less present and dominant. The color bursts, they're pure color. Okay, I need to shake this one up, obviously. So it does colorize the entire, because if you look at this, I haven't shaken it yet. The fluid is completely, I'm not gonna say clear, but it looks like milk with a lot of water in it. And only when I start shaking it does the water get a color. Well, the water, the liquid, whatever is in there. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do half with water and half without. Let's go. Ooh, they're okay. Nothing to do with, yeah, I'm not going to open a second one because they're hellish to open. They have like this cellophane around. They're absolutely not comparable to dilutions. They're like very light, translucent colors, very, very soft, very, very romantic, very, very shiny. Look at that. Ooh. Okay, that's the second one. Let's re-clean this a little bit. I'm gonna leave it to dry again. And I'm gonna open the Bruchos, which I have to admit, maybe that's why I left it for the last one. They scare me. I mean, those little jars, I don't know if there's like a pipette or something in there. Let's open this. So I opened the box once. Never opened one of these jars. Come on, box, work with me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I opened this box once and I noticed that there's this thingy thing in here, which is Brucho thickener. So it allows you to turn these into a glaze to use for, yeah, more like painting or something like that, which I'm not going to do now. So I'm just gonna randomly pick a color. I took this one, which is turquoise. Go figure. Prove that I've never opened these. They're still sealed. There we go. And then inside, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. So you just have the powder. If you're like me, this is a very dangerous thing. You feel me? I can already see myself have powder go everywhere. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Half water, half not water. And now I need a, sorry, coming in front of the camera. Don't open them. Why? make a hole in the lid like with infusion. That's what I do anyway. Okay, now as you know, I've not made holes in my infusions. Let me show you. Let me grab one. So these are my infusions, and if you want to know how I did this, the video is on, I think it's on my YouTube channel. Maybe it's on the Paper Artsy. No, it's on my YouTube channel. It's on my YouTube channel. So what I did is I have the color of the infusions on the lid, and then on the inside I did something like this, for which I used whatever is in the lid to make a hole so that I can still sprinkle them. Oh, you cannot see anything. Wow, hello lighting, that is completely wrong. Wait, let me see if I can correct that. Ooh. Now you should be able to see it. So there's this thingy thing in there, and then I have a little opening in there, and then I can sprinkle them. That means that when I put the lid on there, these are closed. I'm not taking any risks. If they're on my table, if I knock them over, I don't care. They're not going anywhere. So I never, ever would I make holes in here and then leave that product to sit there like that. That for me is a no-go, because that's the best way to have excellence in my studio. So I would have to find another way to use these than that. And the good thing about the infusions is that I could just use whatever was in and with the bottle to make a thingy thing like this. I didn't have to add anything to the product to make that. I had to fiddle with it, but I didn't have to add anything. So I'm gonna sprinkle with this. Now my water is already starting to dry, and I'm gonna do the same thing. Sprinkle halfway on the water. There we go, and then a little bit here. So there's a big difference in density of the grains. I can already see that these are thicker. So the grains of Bruchos are way bigger. The color bursts look like real powder, dust, while these look like sand grains more. Come on, move, color, move. There we go. Okay, let's open a second one. What's this? Yellow. No, I'm sorry. I'm not doing yellow. No, I'm not doing yellow. Brilliant red. What's this? Leaf green. Okay, and we have purple. Thank you, purple. Hello, purple. I just do the lid, and then they all live on the shelf, and it's easier to use without having to unscrew the lids, but everyone do what they want to do. Well, duh. Luckily, they all do what they want to do. But then also, I would be scared of too much dust getting in there. Okay, as you can see, I'm not a very good sprinkler. I'm more of a dropper. If that makes sense. Maybe I should go like... I've not heard of Color Bursts. Okay, Color Bursts are an American brand. Maybe that's why you've never heard of it before, because in the States they are very popular. They are also very present, I think. And like I said, for us they're more expensive, and maybe that is why they're... Ooh, let's not do that. Maybe that's why they're less present here. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, wow. Okay, they still have these grainy things going on, the Bruchos. You know that I like blending the colors, so I'm blending the colors. Okay, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there's all these grainy little aspects here, which I also have here. Maybe they would still melt down if I gave them more water. But the thing is, I've not had that with the color bursts, and well, definitely not had that with the sprays. Um, a bit disappointing though. I was not expecting that. The thing is, when you see Dylusions, you expect like colors, but these are, yeah, not not colors. They are to add the blink. There's color there though. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, now you can. Okay, now I'm gonna put this one on the side and leave it to dry. And I'm gonna go back to this one, which in the meantime is as good as dry. Just giving it a couple of seconds more. So from all the products that I'm trying here, Color Burst is meeting the expectations in terms of you have a burst of color on whatever it is you're doing here. That's like wow. Okay, I want to have a quick play with these now. I have no idea how they're going to react. I think that this would be a fun color combo thing, and I'm gonna use a stencil because I think that that is a fun way to try it. Let's where's a small one? I should have prepped it, shouldn't I? Okay, I cannot find it, so I'm gonna go with this one. There we go. It's not circles, because I said I wasn't going to do circles. So I already noticed, because I did open them once without using them, that they were not sharp, but I guess it's like a bit like the gelatos, that they're pretty soft. So it's not gonna be easy to actually trace a stencil, but I just want to do something a bit like this. And I'm going to do 3 because I want to try it in 3 different ways. So the first way that I'm going to try is using my finger and see if that does anything. It does, and it's actually pretty fun to do. It gives a very, very nice and cool effect. For the second one, I'm going to use a water brush. There we go. Now, of course, whatever it is I have underneath is going to react. Ooh, that is not a good way to do it. That is not looking very well. And then for the third one, I want to try this one, which is a blending stump. And then just going in. Not the most interesting way. Well, yeah, could be interesting. Could be interesting. The thing is, the heat of the finger is actually melting the wax that's in the wax, if we can call it that, that's in the crayons, and then is making the color move around. I have tons of color bursts and would love to use them up. Well, use them. Go ahead and use them. Let's try another color. Let's not do red, let's do orange. Which color is it? Wild honey. So yeah, it should be orange, right? Okay, I have technical issues with this thingy thing here at the bottom that you have to try, that you have to turn, sorry. Okay, same thing. That's one. Let's try with a bit less water and see what that's doing. Okay, if you don't add too much water, it actually gives an interesting thing. And then the blending stump, which is just scraping in there. That is barely working. not a nice technique to do with these. Okay. 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 So I'm taking out the scribble sticks and I'm gonna do the same thing. 3 ways. Gonna do it on the same paper as this one is already like almost dry. Let's take a contrasting one. That's gonna be interesting. Hello, color, sun, maybe? Anybody home? Oh, that is, yeah, wait. I'm gonna, no. I'm taking a new piece of paper, and this is double one because I don't have single ones anymore. What is this doing? Okay. It's very, very dry actually, and pretty hard. I was expecting it to be smoother, which it's absolutely not. Same thing, first one with the finger, and there is not much happening. And you can also feel that it's not like really reacting to the heat of the finger. It's smudging a little bit, like a little tiny bit. Let's try this one. This should be better. This should be more interesting. Just a little bit of water. Okay, as a crayon is pretty hard, the stick is like a real stick. You can still see the scribbles. It's not like completely blending out. And then the third one is not giving me anything. That's a little bit what I expected. I want to try another color. I want to test that one again. Let's test another color. Let's do a yeah, if I can get it out, please. There we go. Okay, this I like really a lot. That you have like these little things that you can just rip off when you when you start sharpening. Well, Jane, I didn't want to say it, but if you compare it to Neocolors, I'm sorry. I love my Neocolors. I really love my Neocolors. And I didn't want to make a comparison here, but you did. I didn't. You did. I was just sitting here, just doing my thing. Okay, same thing. Nothing is happening. That is really not reacting to body heat. So there's absolutely no wax or oily kind of substance that you can melt to. I'm sorry, to blend it around. What happens with baby wipes? I couldn't tell you. I don't use baby wipes in my studio, and I don't have baby wipes on my table. What I do have is a cloth. Which, okay, I need to find a piece that has not too much color on it so that we keep it honest here. Like so, and I can wet this. And now I have a baby wipe. And let's see what happens then. Oh, I don't think that this is what we were expecting. Okay, that is what happens. Dipping in water is the best way. I ended up giving them to my granddaughters. Love my Neocolors also. Well, I hear you. I hear you, Sandy. I hear you. I guess that this will be. The color is also, I mean, this is a very warm color. And then this is like a more subdued, a bit of a colder color to me, to my, and you can still see the scratching. I'm not even gonna try the blending stump. I don't think that that will do anything. Yeah, I'll stick to my Neo colors. So yeah, there we go. Well, did I test everything? Did I have anything else on my table? No, I tried everything. Okay, let's go over them. Where are the here they are. So the distress crayons, yeah, could be cool, could be interesting. I don't think that I got the most interesting colors though. I might use these to add like eeny meeny tiny accents, but that would be it. Would not use them any more than that. The scribble sticks, sorry Dina, I'm sticking to my Neo colors too. These are new and they're gonna remain new. And you know what? I'm gonna throw them in a giveaway. How about that? Let me have a think about, oh, thank you for the bless you, Jane. I'm gonna think about how, why, when these are going to go into a giveaway and then they're going to go, and these are going to go with it. Then what else did I try? I tried these. Well, these, I have to admit, I really, really like those, the color bursts. I didn't really like the price though. Oh, really didn't like the price. They're pretty expensive over here. I do understand why they are so popular in the States. I totally agree with that. Here in Europe, if something could be done about the price, I think we would love them just as much. There we go. The Bruchos, yeah. Anyone want some Bruchos? Because these are going to go into a kit, into a giveaway. They're not really my cup of tea. And I'm adding everything back into the little box so that you have the full thingy thing. There we go. There we go. Yeah. They have like a lot of spickles in there. So when we talk about watercolors, we talk about splitting. So there's a lot of splitting going on. I don't know if it's because it's not melted enough, because this one didn't do it. It's only the blue that did it, and I have it in both parts of the blue. And then the fact that you have to the lid opening hole thingy thing kind of situation, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm too lazy for that. Make it easier for me to use. I have no problem mixing products and stuff like that, but if I have to start like having jars on my table that have a hole in the an opening in the lid, that's not good for me. I have to think about my own safety. I hope you can understand that and agree with me. And then the last ones, these no, my internet did not freeze. I froze because I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. They're shiny. I mean, I don't know if the camera is picking it up. Let me see if the camera is picking it up. They are shiny. They really are shiny. No, the camera is not picking it up. But yeah, wondering if the color went away over time. They're not that old, Abby. They're not that old. Wait, is there like a use before date on there? Not on this. What does this say? Okay, at the bottom I have something that says 2/19. Does it mean that they were made in February 2019? And as soon as I got them, the liquid was already clear. So there was not color in the liquid. The liquid was already clear. So yeah, for the sprays, I'm gonna stick with the Lindy's. So these are gonna go in a giveaway as well. I mean, giving everything away. There we go. Now, if you wonder what I do with these thingy things, I leave this to dry and I use this. This will probably end up in my little box with old colorized paper and stuff like that. And it might either become an ATC or a background for a word that I need to stamp or something. So I'm not going to throw these away. Well, this probably I am, because not interesting for me. And for this one, I'm just going to cut this part and keep this thing, which I think is very interesting, which actually makes me want to try. Let me try, because I think, okay, what does this say? What does this say and do? Let's give it a moment to get in there. Activate the color. And now if I pick it up, ooh, look at that. Yeah, those color bursts, yeah. I could definitely be in love with those. Absolutely. Okay, let me flip camera. If I can, because I moved my light and now I'm not seeing what it is I'm doing. There we are, here we go. And back here. Thank you so much for enjoying this moment of testing the waters with me. So this is how I test my products. This is usually a very fast little something that I do in between things. Not in my journal, always on the side. I keep those pieces of paper as backgrounds for something, and that's it. And all these products are going to go in a giveaway because, by the way, we have a couple of things to celebrate. We just reached 40,000 subscribers to the main YouTube channel. Thank you so much for that. But also at the end of the year, we will be celebrating the end of 5 years of A Layer a Day, and that will be a big party. So I hope you'll join me for that party. In the meantime, this week we are tippy-toeing to test the waters. I hope you will have great fun with that. If you're one of my members, we are hanging out on Monday, this Monday, so the day after tomorrow. Yes, and my birthday. Thank you, Kathleen, for reminding me of the big change coming at the end of the month. But yeah, we are hanging out the day after tomorrow, Monday evening, with the Chrysalis members. Looking forward to that. In the meantime, don't forget to put down a layer a day in a mindful way. And see you all next time. Butterfly kisses.